What's poppin', y'all? Try to make this short and sweet, man. This episode 8 of shit that be on my mind. Today, I don't know if it happened late last night or you want to say morning time, whatever. It was like they saying Wednesday, so I would say Tuesday night going into Wednesday in Detroit. Grizzly car was shot at in a drive-by. His auntie/manager was killed, and his condition is unknown. I don't know. I sit here and say, man, why? Like, ain't nobody no angels. So, don't nobody, I done have funk with people, you know what I'm saying? Problems with folk, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, not to brag, but I done had to pull the thing on a nigga, put hands on niggas, and, you know what I mean? That shit could come back, you know what I'm saying? When you evolve, you progress, you get into a different space. That doesn't mean the issue that you have with a person or persons stops. You understand? So at the end of the day, I know Grizzly coming up in Detroit, yeah, he done have funk with people, man. He done had some problems with folk. You know what I'm saying? And then him being successful, it just adds more fuel to the situation where the hater or the person he had a problem with just is more intense. Like, I really want to get this nigga now. You understand? So it's just all around sad situation, because in our community, man, we chop our people down too early, man, or we want to chop our people down too early with all this gun violence, man. There's no need for that. We need to get some money. And if everybody had that same mentality, I don't think we had the hardships that we have in our communities. But people be focused on so much negativity and what they don't have, they fail to realize you can get it, but don't think or don't feel like that's all you need. Like, okay, if I don't got a Gucci belt and a Gucci hat and some Gucci slippers, I'm a failure. You understand? Like, we got to think bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? We need to get land, buildings, businesses. I mean, things, man, that we can pass on to our kids or our family. You know what I mean? So it's just sad, man, that we as black people is really we are our biggest threat. Now, the other threat is the man. We know who he is and what he been up to. He been up to it since we got off that boat. You know what I'm talking about? On the shores of, when he came to the shores of Africa and took us to the shores of this land called America. So he been on our neck since day zero. So we know what he about. So we got that threat. Then on top of that, we starting to be our biggest threat. And then we got other threats, man. So at the end of the day, it's like, man, when we gonna realize that we need to curve all that bullshit with us? We can have problems, you know what I'm saying? We can talk that shit out. Everything don't have to come to gun violence. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, we need to curve that shit, man, for real. And really tighten up around here, man, and get some money, man, and try to live long, man, and support and love one another, So that's all I got to say on it, man. It's just sad, you know what I'm saying? I send my prayers to that man and his family. And, I just hope this don't, cause the Detroit scene to spiral down. You understand? Like, it's a lot of Detroit rappers getting on right now, and they coming together a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of gelling a little bit. I hope this don't, spiral the situation out of control where, everybody, start shooting at each other and one thing lead to another, man. And then the industry, them white folk get scared, so basically it's running the money off, and then boom, it's back to square one. So that's just my thoughts on it, man. Y'all have a good day. Peace.